Last week we said we were going to do a songwriting video this week. That's not going to happen this week because we're in Liverpool Sound City today. So I really don't have the time to edit. So today you are going to get this video, which is some tips for releasing music videos. Because I'm going to try and talk about this music video release in parallel to kind of like what a social media strategy should be doing anyway. If you want more tips on that, I did a series on social media. I will link to it up there. Go and check it out after this video if you are interested. So really, a music video would be a part of a release plan, whether that is a release plan for a single or a single for an EP or just to come out at the same time as an EP. Generally, a music video will not just be a thing on its own. You would have a new download becoming available or a pre-order for an EP coming available at the exact same time that you plan on releasing a music video. That being said, everything for that release, the mix, the master, the artwork, the list of blogs you're going to contact about the song, the list of blogs you're going to contact about the video itself, all that kind of stuff, get it done before you set a date for anything. If you don't know, me and Joe work at a record label. We get in touch and talk to a lot of bands about doing songs and stuff, and a lot of artists generally go, "Oh, we're really interested in working with you on our new single." And we're like, okay, so we find out some stuff about the single, and then it's like, okay, so when are you thinking about releasing this single? Oh, next week. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Generally, you want about 6 weeks to kind of really plan how a release will go. We will at some point talk you through a 6-week plan. We will make a video on 6-week plans at some point. Promise. The basic gist of it is that you start your 6 weeks, and that is kind of maybe if you're going to change your branding for that release, change your branding at the beginning of the 6 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever, then you can, on the days that on social media you get very high traffic, that could be Fridays, that could be Saturdays, that could be Sundays, generally they're the most popular days. On those days you can then schedule week by week things that are going to go out, whether that's an announcement, whether that's a video, a teaser for a video, a cool GIF, anything, gigs. You can kind of strategically place it so that every single week in the lead up to your single or your music video, you have something going on. Before you do any of that, have all the things made. Don't put making the things into the plan. Have everything made, then make the plan. Okay, with that in mind, don't just release your music video on YouTube and point everything towards YouTube. This will work on some things, it doesn't work on others. Generally, when releasing a music video, yes, put it on YouTube. Maybe your band has a Vevo, put it through Vevo. Yeah, whatever, okay? Before the date of release, have your video up on your channel as an unlisted video. That just means that you can share the link and people will be able to see it, although it isn't publicly available yet. It's also the date of upload, when you click public, will change to the date that you've then made it public. So you could have had a video up for like a year, and provided it's on unlisted, as soon as you then set it to public, that video, the date for it will change to the newest date that you've just set it public, which is really, really handy for sending things out to press beforehand and then making it look like you've actually just uploaded the video when you really haven't. That's really handy. So that leads me perfectly into that. Have the video on unlisted for like the entire plan, the entire 6 weeks, so that you can contact press and blogs and radio or whoever and say, we've got a new video coming out on this date, here's a private link to it. So they can see exactly what it's going to be, so that if they do want to promote it, they can plan ahead, they can get things written about it, links given, so that as soon as your video goes live, their post can go live. They've already seen it, they know what it is, they've got the link, job done. So there's a few avenues that you can go down in terms of contacting things for your music video. You could try and get some reviews for it. You could try and get a feature, which is essentially a blog will write about it and then feature the video at the bottom. You can get kind of an exclusive feature, which the idea behind an exclusive is that if someone, let's say Punktastic, the magazine online blog thing, Punktastic, let's say they want to do an exclusive feature. If they do, every time you promote the video within an allotted timescale, you aren't allowed to post a link to the actual video itself. You have to post a link to their feature of it. The idea behind that is that they get a lot more traffic to their website from your fans, but they will also push it more because it's an exclusive feature to their audience. So in theory, it's a win-win, although there are some downsides to this. Mainly just that because you're not promoting the actual YouTube video itself, Sometimes people won't click it because they don't want to go to Punktastic's website, they want to just see the video. So some people will just be turned off, that happens. It's up to you whether or not you'd want to go with an exclusive feature. So, give yourself a nice amount of time to contact blogs and all that kind of stuff. Obviously you can do it with the private link, so it's still not public. Then on the day of release, obviously you need to set it public. Here's what you want to do for social media in terms of promoting it. Do not post a link on Facebook. If you're going to put your video out on Facebook, actually upload it to Facebook. Yes, the views on Facebook will not carry over to YouTube. They then become two very separate entities. You will have your YouTube video and you will have your Facebook video. They will never be able to interact. The views will never be shared. However, if you post an outside link, like a YouTube link, to Facebook, Facebook will not send that post to many people at all. They are very particular about trying to keep people on Facebook. So the best way to get people to see it on Facebook is just to upload it to Facebook. It will get far more views. If you're sharing it out from your personal pages and all that kind of stuff, it can get many, many, many thousands of views quite easily. If you're just posting a link to YouTube, much, much, much harder to do. However, Twitter, which is almost like the exact opposite, Twitter doesn't filter posts depending on what the content is. Twitter will just give the person on Twitter just all the information all the time. No matter what you're tweeting about, they will just give it you and give it you and give it you. So it doesn't matter if it's external links. However, a good thing to do is if you have a teaser trailer for the video that you might have put out a few weeks beforehand, maybe have that teaser trailer with text saying, "out now," or "our debut music video," or something like that in all caps, and then a link to the YouTube video that is actually just the text bit of the trailer. That can work, or just obviously just post a link and it will come up with the nice little YouTube box thing that comes up. Either works. You can obviously link to YouTube from Twitter, that's totally fine, different to Facebook. If you happen to run, for example, a Instagram, don't put a fucking link in the text bit of your photo, because it don't work. Instagram will not let you post links in the thing, it won't work, it'll just be text and no one can click it. If you are going to promote yourself through Instagram, put it as your bio link and tell people, if you want to go and see our new music video, there's a link in our bio. Generally, there are a lot of bands that kind of post their music video out onto YouTube and just kind of leave it at that, put links to it and stuff, and it just, there's better ways of doing it, and I hope this video kind of enlightened you on that, because there's a lot of, it's only little things like upload it to Facebook, don't post a link. Twitter won't let you post the video itself anyway because there is a limit of, I think, 2.5 minutes. You can't post a video on Twitter longer than 2.5 minutes, so you can't even post it anyway. There is the Vevo side of things, but we don't know a great deal about Vevo yet. We are going to look into Vevo and kind of work with it for a bit before doing a video about Vevo and whether or not you should use it. So that will come at some point within a few months. If you do happen to release any music videos or whatever, give us a link. Show us your music video, send it to the review, send it to this email and we'll review it if you want. That's a good way of promoting music videos and working them into your release plan. If we have released the video that I said we were going to do about release plans and 6-week plans, if we have released that now, I will link that up there. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to watch any more videos in the series, click on that side of the screen. If you want to see our best of playlist, click on that side of the screen. And I hope you have a good day. It's really hot in this room, so we're going to go home.